Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, let me know you're here. Hello. Hello. Okay, let me know. I know that some people are here. I can see the little people ticker going up in numbers. So please drop me a comment. Taurus people, we're here to celebrate you tonight. We have the candles going. We have a brownie cake, we have a cat, we have oracle decks, tarot. Like, I cannot wait. It's going to be super fun. So please let me know that you're here, that you can hear me, that everything is working the way it should. And let me know what snack you're having, what is going on, if it's your birthday today or when was your birthday. Let me know in the comments as people start to trickle in. Hey, Minal, good to see you. All right, where is everybody? Where is everybody? Minal is here. That's good. I know 17 people are here, so let's see who else is here. Hello. Hello. Joelle, good to see you. Hello. Okay, so as you know, this is a reading for the collective first. Thank you, Carrie. A little soda, perk me up. Thank you. I'm glad I'm looking okay. I'm going through a little situation over here. I think it's dental. I'm going on Monday to the dentist. So my face is slightly puffy, but at least I don't look disfigured like I did when I had the capillary burst in my eye a couple months ago. So, hopefully this can be just cleared up with some antibiotics and it won't be like a crazy thing. But yeah, and I'm not in any pain or anything. So I'm glad I'm not the thing is not out to here. So hopefully it'll get fixed like that. Let's channel that energy for that to happen. Hi, Whitney. Good to see you. Teach You Right. Good to see you. Brenda. Good to see you. Michelle. Good to see you. I don't know how you ended up on this either right now, Teach You Right, but I'm glad that you're here. And also, just as a friendly reminder, we're having the Stellathon on Saturday, May 20th, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern time. This is, of course, provided that I'm not having some crazy dental shenanigan going on, okay? I mean, I'm not thinking that's going to happen. So let's not even put that out into the universe, all right? It's going to happen May 20th. I still haven't opened up the package of the award. I don't even know what it looks like. I mean, I know what it looks like because I've seen them on other YouTube channels, but I haven't seen what mine actually looks like. I've been so patient waiting to open this up, to do it in front of y'all. So, I don't want to postpone it. So maybe that won't have to happen. Hopefully everything will get cleared up just fine. Okay, so who else is here? We have 20 people here. Let me know if you're Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. As you may or may not be aware, my Mercury is in Taurus. So this Mercury retrograde, how has it treated you? For me, it's been a little dicey. I'm normally very grounded, very and I've been a little kind of scattered and all over the place, which I don't really care for. That's not my vibe. So Joelle, Sun, Natalie, good to see you. May 2nd, Sun sign. Are you guys getting excited for Jupiter going into your sign on Tuesday? Brenda's got a double dose of Taurus. Oh no, Joelle, I'm sorry. You got sick on your birthday. All right. Well, we'll see who else trickles in. Let's just get right into the reading for the collective. I have several different oracle decks. I kind of have this color theme going on here with some pinks and beautiful light blues and stuff. So I felt like that was the Taurus vibe for the year ahead. I felt a little more like Venusian colors than necessarily the earthy. Although I wore my green for you all, my one green shirt, I did wear it for y'all. Then the earthy green colors, I felt more the Venusian pastel-y pinks for you guys. Oh, that sounds great, Natalie. That sounds lovely. She had a beautiful birthday party with all her girlfriends at home. One of the best ever. I love it. Okay, so we are going to light our celebratory candle. for y'all. So let's do that. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there, whether you're a fur baby mama or a human baby mama, whatever kind of mama you are, or just a mother to yourself. We all got to be a good mother to ourselves. Happy Mother's Day. Look, she's going into the lid. This cat. So this does say love you on it because I love you, Taurus people. Okay, so let's, this is a beautiful brownie, but they had beautiful selection of baked goods for Mother's Day at the grocery. So let's see if we can light this for the Taurus people. So let's all center ourselves and make a wish for your year ahead. I think it's going to be one of the best years of your life. Okay, you're going to have Jupiter going into your sign. Uranus is already there. I think there could be absolutely some very surprising and fortunate turnarounds in your life, and just amazing synchronicities and opportunities. So that is my wish for you, that Jupiter brings you expansion and joy and wild possibilities, and Uranus brings the most pleasant and exciting of surprises to your world. Okay, that is my wish for the Taurus people. Happy birthday, Taurus. Okay, so we have centered ourselves and set our intention with lots of love and chocolate and beautiful oracle decks. So let's get into it. All right, let me see. Anybody else who's here, let me know in the comments. Okay, so we have a variety of decks. I am going to use these for your general individual readings as well, but we'll start with pulling a few for the collective for your year ahead for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus energy. Let's see what we need to know. Taurus. Let me know who else is here. All right, what do we have? And also, I published a Jupiter and Taurus video today. You might want to check that out. I broke down the astrology for all the signs. I'm going to be doing a tarot reading as well. That'll be published on Tuesday. Okay, so we have, look at this. We have the Angel of Decisions, number 8. So this could be happening 8 months from now. This could also be happening 8 weeks from now. This could also be happening in Leo season, since we have the 8 here. This might also be in relation to your home, because Leo rules your 4th house of home, especially if you're Taurus rising, as is Carrie O'Shea. All right, so let's see what we might need to know about this Angel of Decisions for the Taurus people. Okay, let's see. Okay, Page of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Okay, so something's going to be coming to snap you out of a nightmare. Okay, this 9 of Swords. Now, this is something I think that's already been going on, this 9 of Swords. So this could be a message about money, your career, something involving real estate, again, maybe home. Yeah, so I think there's going to be some interesting financial proposal on the table that might solve some, worry and stress that you've had about finances. But I think what's interesting here is that it's a decision, right? I mean, you have to decide whether or not you're actually going to take the offer, right? The page is coming in with the news. Here's like the opportunity. What are you going to do? Okay, so I think that's why we got that. But let's just pull one more and see what else we need to know. Sherry baby, today is your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to the Tauruses. All right, let's see about this financial opportunity, making a decision. Okay, Queen of Swords. Interesting. It could involve a contract, legal matter, and some sort of financial negotiation may be required with this particular decision. But what I'm also feeling is that you may need to look at it from a very objective standpoint rather than getting your emotions too involved in it. So it could be the type of thing where you're going to really have to look at the facts, the figures, your ledger, talk to your accountant, even perhaps depending on your personal situation. So it's something where you're going to really need to connect with your mind in terms of making this decision. Maybe not necessarily your heart. I mean, yes, that's important that your heart is aligned, but I think first this has to make sense for you on paper. Okay, if that makes sense, what I'm saying. Okay. So, and I think also with this Queen of Swords, even perhaps connecting with an outside objective source to help you make this decision, whether this offer is right for you or not, is another possible manifestation of this energy. Okay, but I think we got the world under that. This is going to be something that is going to get you out of a comfort zone and could bring a lot of success to you. I think it scares you a tiny bit. If I also look at that Nine of Swords as trying to make a decision about this particular offer, like it, because it is something that's taking you out of a comfort zone. You know how sometimes we hesitate. I mean, I know I do. I mean, I got a lot of fixed energy in my chart. You know, we hesitate a little bit when it's something that we do want, but it scares us because it's going to make us, you know, go up to the next level. So it could be something that really does bring you a lot of success. But this is also about wrapping up a chapter and then starting a new one. So this is, I think, a very important life-changing decision. We have the Leo showing up as well in this card. Yes, you're over here. So again, it could be something about moving, travel, where you're living, how you're living, who you're living with that fourth house Leo, especially if you're Taurus rising. Okay, and the fixed sign times could also be important for you in terms of making this particular decision. So, all right, very interesting. Yes, Carrie. I keep thinking about you every time I do, Carrie. Every time I do the Scorpio videos in particular, I'm like thinking about Carrie. Like, is this going to happen for her now? Okay, let's see the next card and see what we have. Okay, let's see. Taurus. This next deck, which one is this? Okay. This is the Kyle Gray deck. Taurus. Let's see what we have for you. All right, we have the Divine Matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. That's like, you know, that's their play on words here. But I said that in my wish for you with your birthday cake, your birthday brownie, about beautiful synchronicities. So let's see what we might need to know about that for you, maybe with some timing or something like that. Let's see what we have. Ariel's flicking her tail all over the place. All right, let's see. Hi, Patty. How are you? Hi, Sherry. Hi, Marguerite. I hope I said that right. Anne, good to see you. Anne Parker, happy belated birthday. Good to see everybody. All right, let's see what we need to know about this synchronicity. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. And we got some Pentacles for you, Brenda, and the Three of Pentacles. So this is, I think, something in regards to probably your work. If we look at, you know, the energies that we were just discussing with the Page of Coins, that offer coming in. This is classic work group, work community, work family. This is also perhaps a certain situation has grown as far as it can, but you're secretly nurturing and nourishing another thing on the side over here. So I think there is going to be divine timing and synchronicity when it comes to perhaps some sort of new work opportunity, work project. This could even be with, you know, getting in contact, connecting, because it says here interconnectedness, connecting with a group, a small group of people, you know, or maybe two other people who could counsel you also with some sort of work opportunity or work project. So a team, it could be a team you decide to hire and they arrive at exactly the right time to help you with your business and grow it more, especially with this little project on the side here. So it could be something like that. This could be, if you love your job, this could be a brand new, you know, project proposal that gets the green light. And maybe you're going to be in charge of a team to get it done. It could be something like that. So this looks very favorable, but the universe is going to bring the timing on this. But I like the interconnectedness thing here. I feel like it's probably something related to, you know, a small group of people that you're gathering with to get this project underway, to build your finances in some way. That could even be financial counselors. like an accountant, lawyer, things of that nature. This actually looks a tiny bit, like a coin, doesn't it? Okay. All right. So it's going to come through, the synchronicity is going to come through the universe. I also feel that some of you may be involved with furthering your study in some way, or some sort of writing or teaching project. Again, you already maybe have one that's been successful or fairly successful with the 7 of coins, but there's another one on the side that you want to start to really invest your energy in and get going. So that's another possibility with that energy. Okay, but again, with the timing, just pay attention to like when the doorways open, with the synchronicities, the signs, the numerology, ask the universe for a sign for the right timing, and, the sign that you will recognize. I think that's a really important, phrase to add in there, and you will get it. And let's see what happens for you. I'm excited. That's good. Okay, let's go into, so that was another message about money. Hello, Raquel. Yes, happy Mother's Day. Naheem, I hope I said your name correctly. Happy birthday. It's in a couple days. Whitney, Taurus, Sun, and Virgo rising, really hoping for a job offer soon. All right, energy looks good so far for that. Sherry has Taurus somewhere in her chart. We all have Taurus somewhere in our chart. We do. I mean, technically, right? I mean, our chart wheel is made up of 12 houses. We all have 12 houses in our natal birth chart. So we all have Taurus somewhere. JC is popping in. JC, how are you? Good to see you. All right, this is a love deck. Let's see what we need to know about that for you. Let's see, a little heart on there. All right, let's see. Oh, look, the gardener. Beautiful. And the number 16, the day that Jupiter goes into Taurus, and also the birthday of Naheem. Anybody else born on the 16th? Okay, so this is gorgeous. Let's see what we need to know about that. I mean, this is your, your garden of bounty, overflowing, all these beautiful blossoms. This is such a beautiful card for your Taurus energy here. Okay, anything you want to grow in the year ahead with Jupiter and Uranus, I mean, you can do it. All right, let's see. Let's pull from this deck and see what we have. All right, the gardener. Maybe you'll meet a hot gardener. Okay, but JC's 16 today. Remember those days? Would you want to be 16 again? Let me know in the comments, anybody. Lady Zodiac, good to see you. May 9th birthday. Yes, JC, of course you can play. Why would anybody want to be 16 again? I would not want to be 16 again. All right, let's see. The gardener. What do we have? This beautiful. The 9 of Cups. Hello. Okay. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. Now, this is just fantastic. Okay, so we have victory and success. Again, we have a contract. We have a wish being fulfilled. So whatever you're desiring in terms of bringing bounty and beauty into your life. I mean, just look at all the flowers and the gorgeousness of this card. So creating your own personal paradise with love and beauty and romance and flowers and, everything's a metaphor, and growing your abundance. Ace of Swords. Again, I'm feeling like y'all are going to have some sort of really important contract in the year ahead that you're going to be dealing with. And it really could be the start of something great in your life. Because we had the Queen of Swords before, Page of Pentacles. We're having this Ace of Swords, victory and success. Now, Carrie, I hope you're still here. This Ace of Swords is also about cutting something loose in your life, letting it go finally, and putting it in the past. And good. And it can also be like assigning your name to like the divorce decree. Like it's over, it's finished. I'm feeling liberated and happy it's finally over. And I can move on with my life and grow some, fresh things. So absolutely beautiful. I'm not saying be careful what you wish for necessarily, but what I am going to say is focus on what you're wanting to bring to fruition. Okay, really have that very clear intention, very clear mindset, like super sharp, right? Because the Queen of Swords also came out. Let's not forget before. And now we're having this. So this is very like, I am laser focused on point about my desires, my appetite. That's also a Nine of Cups, my appetite of, what I'm really yearning for, what I really want my bounty to look like. Okay. So, and the reason I'm saying this is because Jupiter can sometimes just make our eyes bigger than our stomach, right? It's extravagance. And while that can be helpful and useful, sometimes to get things done, we really got to zero in and focus. And I have to say, that's one thing I love about my Mercury in Taurus is that it's like I can block out everything around me. Let me know if you guys can do that too. My Mercury and Taurus people, if you know you have that placement, it is so excellent. I don't understand how people can't do it. Actually, like, how do you get so distracted? I'm just like, I can write in coffee shops. I could in spin class the other week, there was the fan behind me was making a terrible noise. I didn't even notice. The instructor was like going crazy. It's an interesting, I think, wonderful trait that we can have with our Taurus energy is that supreme focus. And I think that is what this is really talking about as well. So again, personal paradise with this Gardener card and with our energy of all Leo, fourth house also coming up here, Taurus. This could be a lot about rebuilding your home base, beautifying your home base. But again, the focus, maybe you can't do everything, but focus on the most important thing, the number one on your wish list of the 9 things, right? The 9 of Cups. JC says, Queen of Swords is always HR. Thank you, JC, for your super chat. Yeah, sweet lust at the age of 16, right, Sherry? Okay. Yeah. Really, our Earth sign Mercuries are just, I think, a gift to be treasured personally. I know I'm biased, but Okay, which one do I want next? I think I want this one next. All right, let's zoom in with, oh, Patty, I don't think I knew that. Did I know your moon was in Taurus, Patty? I don't know. Yeah, that's a good combination. Sometimes we need to do that, JC. All right, this is an astrology deck, so let's see what we got. Oh, all right, this one was like popping out. Let's see what it is. It was like it was jumping. Okay. Just saying focus. We have solar calm and we have clarify. All right, and that card was like, you saw how it was jumping. All right, we already know this. This is a confirmation, affirmation of what I was just saying. So let me pull another one. Okay, but we got that. Okay. Yeah, I think you did, Patty. I don't remember you telling me that before. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, this deck is really like popping tonight. All right, what do we got? All right. Oh, speaking of Aquarius, we have collaborate, which is also, I'm going to pull another one from this deck. We already said that. We said interconnectedness. We had the 3 of coins. There is something here about you working with, again, it's a small team. It's not like a lot of people. It could just be 2 other people to accomplish something. Again, it could be something to improve your home, get the lawsuit and divorce finally finalized. You got your lawyer and the paralegal, right? You got your team. You and the other 2, you and the person you hire to fix the roof on your house, and the other person who comes and paints, right? So there's the team to work on your home. Okay, so collaboration, working with a small group, important in your year ahead. And it also could be something where it's like, could be volunteering with a community project, especially 3 of coins can be that as well, like working animal rescue or something like that. But it's a small group. All right. Let's see. One more, because this is already telling us what we know. I see a card is like upside down. Oops. Okay. We got this one. Look, we got your energy. I'm telling you, this is your energy coming out. This says cultivate. This is going to be one of the most important years of your life. Absolutely. 100%. All right, I'm not even going to clarify this. We know this. Cultivate your garden. This is your theme, whatever your garden is. right? Cultivate your beautiful garden, your personal paradise, whatever that means to you. And don't be afraid to bring a few people on board that you trust to help you do that. Okay, and focus. Natalie's Mercury in Taurus. we got the love affair going on between the Taurus and the Aquarians tonight. Okay. Oh, that sounds lovely, Natalie. All right. And then we have our Rose Garden deck. Let's see what we have. The Power of the Rose by Rebecca Campbell, whose decks I really love. She's coming out with a new deck, I think, in a couple weeks. So be on the lookout for that. I'm excited about that. JC just did her window boxes. All right. Sherry, thank you so much. All right. We have the Great Mother. Applicable Mother's Day tomorrow. Wow. Okay. And of course, Empress energy for Taurus, right? It's the mothering energy. Surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. This to me means really, can you trust the universe to bring what you need and what you're desiring at exactly the right time? And also I feel, because we got this, and I was going to make a post about this for my Facebook page tomorrow. Be a good mother to yourself. Like really take care of yourself as, I mean, maybe you had a great mom. I'm not saying you didn't or whatever. I mean, I don't know. But really just, you know, let's not forget to mother ourselves, to take care of our inner child, to take care of ourselves the way we would like a mother to take care of us. You know, be good to us. Okay, so be a great mother to yourself also. I think this is really, really important. Because some of us, you know, who may have had mothers that, you know, had issues or whatever, you know, we had to learn to do that for ourselves. And often it takes a while to learn how to do that. All right, let's pull another one. Let's see what else we got. Lady Zodiac was born on Mother's Day. Pretty cool. Yeah. Especially for those of us who have, you know, mothers who did their best, but, you know, for whatever reason, you know, that was problematic without, you know, try to, you know what I'm saying. You know, sometimes you just got to parent yourself. This is the thing, you know, exactly. You got to reparent yourself. All right, let's see what we got. Trust the seasons. Ooh, I love this. Embracing change, cycles of life, transition, and growth. Yes, I'm telling you, the first energies that we pulled out, absolutely, were indicating that. Why is this? Why are all my decks like everything's upside down? What's going on? So yes, transition, growth. We got the World card. There is some sort of opportunity, making the decision, trusting the synchronicity of the seasons. But also we have the 4 seasons represented in the World card. The 4 fixed seasons, of course, but nevertheless. Okay, so embracing change, cycles of life, which is chapters ending, but also chapters beginning, transition, and growth, which we have the Gardener card too. So this is your theme. This is great. But focus on the growth that you want, not what other people are trying to get you to do. With that focus and clarity, with that Ace of Swords. All right, trust the seasons. There's your energy again. 4 of Coins and the King of Cups. Okay, so direct your emotional energy toward your foundation, your personal security, what makes you feel good, right? That's 4 of Coins. This for me is a real estate energy. This is end of April energy. So again, we're talking, this is a full year reading because we're looking at, you know, your year ahead. So this is an important message for your whole year ahead, to emotionally direct your energy toward your financial foundation, your stability, whatever will fill your little suitcase here with coins. And that makes you feel good in the process. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces season may be important in this regard because we're talking about trusting the seasons. But I think you're going to find by the time we get to the start of Taurus season next year that you're going to be in a more emotionally secure place. Like you're going to feel like whatever trial, that 9 of Swords we had earlier, whatever trials and tribulations you went through, those are in the rear view. You're feeling more grounded emotionally. And you've also perhaps, again, home energy. You fixed up your home. You have stabilized yourself financially. You have, just brought more foundational security to your life in whatever form that takes for you. Okay, so that is excellent. So the growth is really, it's so interesting in this reading. So much of your energy has come out. With Taurus card we just had before, the other, this energy, the other indicators that we had. I mean, so it's really vital, I think, when we have energy repeating like that, especially your personal energy, is absolutely getting clear and focusing on yourself, because you are such a kind and generous sign. Like you're always looking to nurture people, help people out. That's the Venus energy, right? Love, grow, share, that Empress Tarot energy also, right? Like, all right, so it is time, the Great Mother, it is time to really focus on what you want. Like, be selfish for the next year as best you can. Okay, be selfish. 9 of Cups, focus on your appetite and take care of yourself first. And take a chance. This is the other thing. We have this trust the synchronicities and take a chance on cutting something loose and venturing forth into something that could really blossom. It's just now a seed. We have that 7 of Coins when we have that 2 Pentacles on the side. It's just a little seed idea, but it can grow into this big garden for you. So this is pretty good, Taurus. Pretty good. All right. Let me just get these decks. I don't know what's going on with them. And then we will get into your individual card pulls. Okay, so let's see. Everything's upside down. I don't know what's going on. Okay. All right. Let me know in the comments how everyone is doing right now. Okay. Yes, it's okay. Like, it takes as long as it takes, really. Yeah. So, of course, also, with these readings, Brenda, you and JC are out of control. When we do these readings, always think of also where, if you have your sun in Taurus, well, what house is it in? And apply these energies also that are coming out to the house that your sun is in. If your moon, like Patty's moon, is in Taurus, well, what house is your moon in? Moon represents our emotional needs and also does represent our home as well. And also our mothering energy, nurturing energy. So how do these energies apply to the house where your moon is, if your moon's in Taurus? Same thing, if your Venus is in Taurus, what house? How do these energies apply to your love and money? Okay, so, that can be a way to kind of get a little, that's why I always say apply the energies to your life. It's like, that's a way you can get a little more out of the general readings by reflecting how they impact your natal chart. And if you need a chart, of course, go to astro.com and you can get one. All right. Oh, thank you, Patty. That really helps my algorithm on YouTube. She watches all three readings. Thank you, Patty. Yes, I do have yes. So this is a work in progress behind me. I just have not found, I really want to get a big piece of artwork, like a big piece, not these 2 little posters. I'm going to put my star card over here. But I haven't found the right thing yet. So, I don't like to decorate in a rush because then you get things that you're not really in love with. And I like to get things I'm in love with. So thank you, Patty. And I'm trying to make it a little more simple in the background so it's not so distracting as well. So anyway, all right, let's get into this. We're going to start drawing cards for y'all. So Carrie, I'm going to start with you, Miss Carrie O'Shea. Let me know you're still here. Let me know in the chat. And then Patty, I'm going to pull a card for you. All right. So we'll do it like that. We'll put people, I'll tell you the one I'm working on now, and then we'll have somebody on deck like baseball. And then we'll just keep going for as long as I am caffeinated. Okay. All right. JC, hang tight. I'm doing Carrie and Patty were here before you. Okay. So JC, one moment, please. Okay. All right. Carrie, she is here. I am pulling a card for you. Oh, all right. Let's see what we got. All right. Carrie O'Shea. Carrie O'Shea. Oh. Ooh. All right. Beautiful. You have the number 17, the angel of imagination. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So I really feel it's really time for you to dream a new dream for your life. Carrie, a new dream. Work on that mindset with that Ace of Swords that we had before. JC, give her the 10 of Pentacles. No, but again, this to me is a lot about, Michelle, you're more than welcome here. This is really about dreaming and imagining what you want. What number do you want out of that divorce settlement financially? Write it down on a piece of paper, put it up on the bathroom mirror, whatever, so you see it every day. Say, I am manifesting this amount. I am manifesting my freedom. I'm manifesting my paradise. Like just keep visualizing it. Power visualization really can bring it into your reality. Yes, exactly. You got to have a dream. All right, let's see what we have with this angel of imagination, Carrie O'Shea. All right, there's your Pluto. There's your Scorpio. There's your 5 of Swords. 3 of Stars. Okay, well, this is the whole situation. And then we have the Star. Okay. All right. So look at these 2 major arcanas here, Carrie. Okay, the Death card and then the beautiful card of healing, the Aquarius energy. So Aquarius season next year, which is end of January into February, I think that you are going to be in a beautiful place of such a gorgeous new reality in your life. A beautiful healing garden, feeling refreshed, revitalized, on a new path. I think there's going to be something new opening up for you, maybe career-wise, but also, Carrie, I can't remember. All right, no, you're Taurus rising, but a Scorpio, right? I think. Let me know. I can't remember which one is which. This might be your career house, I think, if you have Taurus rising. Let me know, Carrie. Okay. So this change here, this is your Scorpio. This is about this monumental change with the divorce and everything. This is the fighting and the stress and the heartbreak. This is the daytime anxiety. Okay. But at the end of it all, you're going to come out the other side and be healed and refreshed. And the angel of imagination is asking you to dwell in that paradise. Like, imagine what this healing is going to look like for you. Okay. So what is the yes, Carrie, that your Taurus, your Sun, Scorpio, Taurus? Okay. So this is also your career. Okay. And the 10th house also has to do with public relationships like marriages. So there will be the big change. It's going to come. Here it is. All right. There will be a massive relief of this anxiety. There may still, of course, it's a challenging situation. There's always residuals. Even if you wanted it to happen, maybe you did or didn't, I don't know, but there's always this residuals of feelings to deal with. Okay, absolutely. But you're going to get on the other side. So imagine what that's going to feel like for you and dwell in that energy. Make a vision board about it. Draw it out, whatever you need to do. Okay, this is gorgeous. This is probably also coincided with Pluto going back into Aquarius in January of 2024. So right in time for Aquarius season. So I think also that this divorce maybe has been somewhat of an energetic block as well for your business life. So once this gets cleared out, it's also going to positively affect your career. Okay. It's going to heal you emotionally, but it's also going to bring an open door and new fresh energy for you to invest in your career life. So very nice. Okay. All right. Patty Cupo, you are next. And then JC after Patty. Okay. All right. Hello, Ann Parker. Happy birthday. Okay. I need another sip. That was a lot of talking I just did. All right, Patty, let's pull one for you. I'm feeling this rose one for you, Patty. JC. All right, let's see what we have for you. Patty, let's see. Taurus moon. Yeah, you will be, Carrie. I feel that. All right, Patty, what do we have for you? Oh, we have the grandmothers. JC was just talking about her grandmother in the chat. We have the grandmothers. Remember your roots, perspective, and trust the weavings. Okay, that is interesting. So with your, especially your moons in Taurus, right? So moon is associated with the maternal line. So there may be some interesting synchronicities, interesting stories, memories, connections, lineage, something going on with your maternal line in the year ahead. Let's see if I can get a message on that for you. Remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings. Like you could be the one, Patty, that like heals something from that maternal line, like you break a chain, you break a cycle, or maybe something that one of your grandmothers twice removed or whatever wanted to do and they couldn't do, and you do it in this lifetime, and you heal something with the maternal line that way. You carry on a legacy, something like that. All right, let's see. The grandmothers. Okay, 5 of coins and Queen of Swords. Okay. So perhaps there was something that they were not able to do intellectually. Like maybe they weren't able to speak or live their truth. Maybe they dealt with some sort of illness a lot, or they were the family caretaker of someone who had an illness, or they just didn't have enough money to do certain things, like maybe go to school or further their education or write a book. They didn't have the time because they were dealing with 5 of Pentacles situations. Okay, so there is a woman in your maternal line who really wanted to do something, I think, with writing, speaking, teaching, that she has a story that she would like to be told and communicated. Now, it doesn't mean you have to write the book, Patty. I mean, you could, okay, but maybe you just need to tell her story to your children or, the local newspaper even, or something, it could be something like that. But that's what I feel. And you have that thread within you, because this is the weavings. You have that thread within you of understanding where she's coming from, because you too have been the one who's really been a caretaker for your family. Okay. So you get the vibe. You maybe, because you're living in the modern age, maybe have a little more time perhaps than she did. Because again, I'm feeling this is back at least 3 generations. Maybe even 5, because we got the 5 of Pentacles here. Okay, so you would have to figure out the math on that, what year time frame that would be. Okay, so she was very smart. This is the thing, Queen of Swords. She was super smart, and she was, I feel, because this 5 of Coins, she was not able to fully make use of her intellect the way she wanted to. The ambitions and things she would have wanted to do. Because as we know, a lot of, women were forbidden, or, from a lot of society, especially if we go back 5 generations, or you just had to do what you had to do. And then in some instances, maybe you were ostracized or, whatever. That's a whole story for another day. But I think there's something there to really tune into and tap into. And especially if there's been something you've been wanting to do, Patty, with your own intellect, your own interests, your mental energy, that you do it to honor also her legacy in some way. Okay. So I think that that's very interesting that that card came out. Okay. Yeah, which is interesting, Natalie, right? That's why it's so fun to be able to do these sign-specific readings like this. And when people, especially when people attend live, because we're all in this collective energy together here, us 40 people in this little cocoon of Taurus energy. You may indeed, Natalie, find something that you relate to in somebody else's reading, right? Absolutely. So yeah, isn't that cool? JC, your grandma was a flapper before she got married. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. JC, I'm contemplating what deck to pull for you. All right. So JC, I'm going to pull a card for you. Brenda Walter, let me know if you're still here. Let me know. Brenda Walter. Okay, Patty. So there you go. There's your answer. All right, JC, Brenda Walter, let me know if you're still here. I'll pull a card for you after JC. Okay, excellent, Brenda. So JC and then Brenda, and then we'll continue. All right, this is for JC. Let's see. JC. Okay, what do we have? Oh, we have some manifestation. Number 22. Gorgeous. Look at that Leo sunflowers there. It's summertime. Somebody's going on a trip this summer. I wonder who that might be. Well, manifestation, I mean, that can be anything you want. It can be your 10 of Pentacles. It could be a new love situation, a creative endeavor with the Leo sunflowers, something that your heart really would like. Okay. All right. Let's see what you're manifesting, JC. Let's see. Number 22, so the 22nd of the months ahead may be important. All right, JC and the manifestation. All right, you got a Justice, and you have a 7 of Wands. Let's pull one more. And more star energy coming out. Wow, beautiful. Okay, I feel two things because it's a 22. So it's going to be two things. It is a master number also, with the 22 on here. And we have the Libra, so it's going to be two things. I think this is related to your work life and manifesting some sort of opportunity. And again, this could be in your performing also, but it also could be some, regular job. But I feel it's more your performing because of the 7 of Wands showing up here, which looks to me like, work with the metaphor, you on stage and here's the audience. Okay. But I'm just feeling 7 of Wands is about your unique talents and capabilities, being independent, doing things different than anybody else. So I think I can't remember what's your rising again, JC? Is it Pisces? Okay. Yeah. I mean, so let's see, what house is Libra for you, JC? I can't remember everybody's natal chart. Okay. That's taxing my brain tonight, trying to remember. Okay. So Pisces. Okay. I thought it Pisces. So the Libra for you then is your 8th house, approximately. Okay. So manifesting, it's your 6th and your 7th. Okay. So Libra is your 6th and 7th house. All right. So work opportunity. And also I do feel the relationship is coming for you. It's coming for you. Okay. So that's what I said. It's going to be work and two things, work being one and getting some sort of starring role. Here's the star, because you're on stage performing and doing it unique and different compared to everybody else. So your authenticity and your independence and your uniqueness is your strength. And really standing up and showing everybody what you got. Okay. Now, Libra also sign of partnership. You said it's part of your 7th house. We have the star here, beautiful energy of guiding you toward some sort of destined relationship that could bring a lot of healing energy to your life. Okay, absolutely. Now, I think this person is your counterpart. This person is also a 7 of Wands energy in their current situation. So they too are very unique, very different. They're not afraid to be different. They're not afraid to stand up for what they believe in and do what they got to do and go out there and get what they want. So I think this is pretty good, I think, JC. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to do my Larry David impersonation. Pretty good. Okay. I do not lie. Okay. I am an Aries. Aries people don't lie because we don't have time for that. Okay. So, all right. We don't. Aries are 100% real and authentic people. And my Capricorn too, my Capricorn rising. I don't tell Fibonacci's. Okay. And my Mercury's in Taurus. We are very authentic and real. Now, if I had Mercury in Pisces, there's a little Fibonacci for you. Okay. All right. But I don't. I got it in Taurus. So, all right. So manifesting some very interesting dual situation for you. Okay. And and there could be an important work contract also with this justice. JC, I don't Fibonacci's. You know that. Okay. Patty. Hello, hey, yay, Stella. Hello, Dawn. Good to see you. Okay. All right, Brenda Walter. Let's pick one for you. I feel I'm going to use this deck for you also, Brenda Walter. Okay. All right, Brenda Walter. Okay, Brenda Walter. Okay, so Brenda and Natalie, let me know if you're still here. Okay, Natalie, let me know in the chat if you're still here. We're going to do Brenda now. And Natalie. All right, yes, that's what I was just asking, if you're still here, Natalie. Okay, all right, don't give me too many names at once, then I'll get confused. Okay, all right, so Brenda, let's focus on Brenda, and then we're going to do Natalie, and then after that, I'll decide who's next. All right, Brenda. Oh, this is beautiful, Brenda. This card is for you. Look at this. Serendipity. This looks like your little farm. This looks like your llama, sort of. I mean, it looks like a deer also. It looks like your alpaca and your llamas and stuff. And there you are, Brenda, in the boat. There you go. This is gorgeous. Look at this. And there's a little fairy. Oh, it's a little angel fairy. And the water and the mountains and your little farm. There it is. Okay, the happiness, the serendipity, the number 29. All right, let's see what we need to know about this for you. All right, I'll use this deck. Brenda. Serendipity, which is also synchronicity as well. And happiness and joy. Thank you, Mrs. Hannah. I appreciate that. Hold the phone. We got a queue going. All right. Brenda and her serendipity. Oh. Oh. Okay, Brenda. So I think there's going to be maybe a Mr. Brenda joining in with this serendipitous vision. So I think another Taurus, or a Virgo or a Capricorn, or this could be a time marker for those seasons going forward, for this serendipitous image to manifest for you. We have the master card of manifestation here, the magician. So Brenda, it's the focus with like what we had before with the Ace of Swords, the focus, the zero in on creating this personal paradise for yourself. Okay. There may be somebody else involved with this situation. Yes, this could be a realtor. Yes, this could be a significant other, a new one that you're manifesting. It's very possible, especially, I know, Brenda's like, huh? Especially too, because with your Scorpio rising, you're going to have Jupiter in your seventh house of partnerships. Now, this could be a business partnership. It's possible, to create this serendipitous vision of what you have for, your farm and the things you've shared with me privately, which I won't, talk about here. But, this could be manifesting somebody to fund that. Somebody, maybe, again, it could be a romantic situation, maybe a business partner. But with it, for me, magician energy is a full year. Okay. And this is a birthday year ahead reading. So, it may take 12 months to manifest this, but I think you really can, okay, with this energy. But this person is sincere. King of Pentacles here is sincere, down to earth, honest, has integrity, responsible, shows up, not in an airy fairy fly by night flibberty gibbet type, not like that at all. So somebody whose energy is really going to match your energy. And they could help you build this dream for yourself. Absolutely. With this magician and this serendipity. And this place also could be quite magical. I mean, it looks pretty magical in this card. Looks delightful, actually. So I feel like tying this in with what we had for the general reading, like for the collective, this could be your year that you manifest your dream that I know you've had for a while. But somebody else is, again, with that Three of Pentacles we had in the collective reading, somebody else is likely to be coming to help you with that, with achieving that goal for yourself. Yes, you have the vision, the magician, you have the personal manifestation power to call in that person. That's what I think is the key, especially with the Jupiter in your seventh house in the year ahead. Maybe on a cruise, Michelle says. It's possible. Okay. Natalie was next. Okay, Brenda, you got that? Okay. You don't know how badly I want that for you, Brenda. I want that so bad for you. She needs a bigger boat. Okay. Natalie, let's see what we have going on for you next. And then Mrs. Hannah, you're after Mrs. Hannah. Let me know you're still here. You are after Natalie. Okay. All right. So Natalie, here we go. Let's see what we have for you. Natalie. Oh, number 33. Isn't that beautiful? We have the Angel of Tranquility. Oh. Okay, so peace and calm. All right, let's see what we need to know about that. For you, Ms. Natalie. Yep, Dawn, we're doing all Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, we got a queue going, Dawn, so hold on. I'll get to you in a second. Thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate you. Okay, right now we're doing Natalie's Angel of Tranquility. All right, let's see what we have. I know, it's crazy. Well, Moon's in Pisces today. So, I'm feeling the Pisces vibe. All right, 4 of Cups. And the 2 of Coins. I can't end on a 2 of Coins. Oh, Jesus. We can't end on a 2 of Swords. There's that 3 of Pentacles again. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully I got rid of the come to Jesus person. All right. And let's pull one more after the 3 of Pentacles. Look at this. Ace of Wands. Okay. So, Natalie, here we go. Yes, you have some decisions to make, which we know because we had that in the collective reading. All right. But the key here, we're clarifying this card, which is the Angel of Tranquility. So peace of mind, peace of heart, peace of body, mind, spirit. That's top, I think, should in quotes. I don't tell people what to do. Should perhaps be top of mind when it comes to making this decision. There is an offer coming from the universe. There's an opportunity. I think there's going to be two possibilities to solve something that's been causing distress in your life, that has been causing upset, right? Because the Angel of Tranquility is working to try to bring, calm and peace into your life. Okay. So, and it's going to happen. Here's the Ace of Wands. All right. So we have this Four of Cups. Here you are, like, I don't know how I'm going to fix this situation. I've tried a couple different things. They haven't worked. Universe is coming in with, I think, two possibilities because we have the Two of Coins. Now, it could also be just one possibility, and you can choose to stay where you're at or choose the new possibility, right? Apply the energies to your life. And remember, this is for the whole year ahead. So this may not have materialized yet in your world. And then you're kind of stuck on the horns of a dilemma. I don't know what to do, right? I got to make this decision. As we know, and again, I got Mercury in Taurus. I have a lot of fixed energy in my chart, so I get it. Sometimes, even though I'm an Aries, it sometimes takes me a big kick in the butt to do big things in my life, right? Because I like my habits and routines. I get in a rut too. So it can be that you have a comfortable rut, even though it's a little bit distressing, but it's what you know, right? It's like the devil we know. All right, I'll just deal with it. So that, I think, is the thing to wrap your head around, is how can I, get out of that comfortable rut and take this chance that's being offered to me. And then we have that Three of Coins, which we had before in the general reading. Maybe, it's going to be joining a new work team. Maybe, again, it's bringing two people on board to help you accomplish something that you really would like to get done. And the universe is bringing those two people to you. Right? You're gonna, I think, after you're enough time to think about it, I think you're gonna say yes to something very important in your life that's gonna bring in this peace and calm and solve some sort of thorny dilemma. Okay? That's something like, again, you've tried to fix it. For whatever reason, it couldn't be fixed. It's not your fault. The timing wasn't right. That's what I think. Timing just wasn't right. The timing is going to be right this time. The universe will bring it. But then you may still not be trusting what the universe is bringing because it didn't work before. You see what I'm saying? But the universe is bringing you the viable solution 100% here. Okay? Okay. Yeah. I know. Timing is everything. Or, you have to be flexible with the interpretations, because it brings you two pieces of information, right? Or three pieces of information that you need to make the decision. Or three people that you hear, like you're out and about and you hear the same thing from three different places as you're out and about. It's like three blaring signs from the universe, like, say yes to this, right? So you just have to see how any card really in the tarot plays out in real life. Right? We can't stick necessarily, in my opinion, to textbook definitions, because we live in the real world. We don't live in a book, right? So, so that's why you always have to kind of just keep the energies in mind and then be observant and see how they do manifest and make note of them in your diary or journal, as I do. Okay, just do that. Okay. Who was next? Ms. Hannah. I was distracted by having to block somebody, and then I got into that reading. My head was in that reading very deep. Okay. All right. Mrs. Hannah is next. Let's pull this from this deck for you. Okay. Mrs. Hannah, you are next. And then Dawn, let me know you're still here. I will pull a card for you. Okay. JC, I just did your reading. Stop it. Okay, Mrs. Hannah, let's see. And remember, it's for the year ahead, so just keep the energies in mind. They may not have manifested yet. Okay. Mrs. Hannah. Okay, that flipped right over Mrs. Hannah. Okay, good. Dawn's still here. All right, Mrs. Oh, look at this beautiful Whispers of Mother Earth. Beautiful card. Creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, and channel. Oh, so just lots of creative ideas coming to you in the year ahead, Mrs. Hannah. Creative inspiration, just downloads of ideas coming left and right for you to tune into. All right, let's see what we need to know. Okay, let's see what we have going on. Mrs. Hannah. All right, Mrs. Hannah, this is your reading. Okay, listen up, Mrs. Hannah. We got Whispers of Mother Earth for you. Lots of creativity. Oops. That didn't quite go according to plan. Oh. All right, let's do it again. There we go. All right, Mrs. Hannah, let's see. Well, you got an Ace of Pentacles. Oh, and a Pluto. And a Ten of Wands. Okay, so we're clarifying this card, Whispers of Mother Earth, which is, here's our whisper right here of Mother Earth, Ace of Pentacles. Creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, channel. So there is a money-making idea waiting to come to you, right? It is waiting in the wings. I feel like it'll probably come either in Taurus, the rest of Taurus season, which is not that, we don't have, only have a few more days left of Taurus season. Maybe Virgo season or Capricorn season. It could really help you perhaps shift some sort of burden in your life, a financial burden. Like you could come up with just a beautifully channeled money-making idea. You know, creativity is your life force energy. Okay, like you don't have to be a writer or an artist to be creative. Whatever you put your energy into is your creativity. Some people are very creative at just making money. You know, whatever they're doing. They could be selling bottle caps and they're selling them and they're making money. That is their creative life force energy. You could be creative with marketing. You could be creative with a garden. I mean, whatever, right? It's your life force energy, whatever you're putting, you know, your stuff behind, okay? So this energy here is bringing you a brilliant idea that could help you. If you nurture it, you got to plant the seed, water it, do the work. And if you do, you could shift a huge situation in your life. You could get rid of a financial burden. You could bust out and bust loose from maybe a job that you can't stand anymore because you're getting this going for yourself. All very possible. Of course, this doesn't happen just by magic. We have to put the effort in and do the work. Okay, but this is gorgeous. This is the key, though. Are you willing to do what you need to do? Are you willing to go all in and change your life to make this happen? Okay, it's not, I mean, there is going to be some hard work involved also with the Ten of Wands here, but it will be very rewarding. This Ace of Pentacles can absolutely blossom into something amazing that could be life-changing also with the Death card. Absolutely. Okay, so Mrs. Hannah, follow your creative inspiration. Okay, so okay, there you go. All right, let's give Mrs. Hannah a little life advice here. Okay, she says, have been back at the drawing board trying to monetize my creative pursuits right now. She is a writer and a poet. Okay. When there is trying, there is strain. Strain is like when you're constipated. Nothing, excuse the language and metaphor, but you're constipated, right? The energy is stuck. Nothing is moving. You're straining, right? Like you're trying. It's like, I'm trying to get this done. Thank you, Ariel, for affirming that speech. Okay, so that is like, it's not happening. When we are straining, it's not attracting. It's not living with joy. It's not creating with joy. Now, I'm not saying creativity is always just this breeze. No, I mean, sometimes we have to put something aside and come back to it later. There's yes, sometimes we get a little block or whatever. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about though. Okay. So as Michelle is saying in the comments, you never arrive at trying. Exactly. So where do you find the joy in what you're doing? Whatever, like, what do you love writing about? Is, what, I mean, we can't do a big career counseling thing right now on this. We're doing readings for everybody, but, follow the joy within that writing thing. Like, and then you can figure out the monetization of it. But if you start with the monetization, that's the backwards. Okay. Because again, you're like straining and pushing. Okay. So just like kind of keep that in the back of your mind. That Ace of Coins, you can find the thing that's going to bring you joy and happiness. Where's that card again? Okay. Whispers of Mother Earth. Yeah. Channel. That's the thing. Be the channel. So you're not like, if you're a writer and a poet, it's about the muse, right? The muse, whatever that means to you, it's the channel. Like you are connected to the channel of the creative muse, inspiration, ascended masters and people and angels and the whole, you're connected to the cosmos, right? So channel that. You do not get constipated when you channel. All right. Be in the channel. I hope this makes sense. It's like, all right. And I say this as I don't know, Mrs. Hannah, how much you know about me and my story, but I taught writing for 25 years. I've written, yes, books about astrology. I've also written poetry that's been published and won awards. I don't do that anymore because now I'm doing this. So I'm not just talking out of my bum. I know this, I've lived it, etc. Okay. So, all right. Oh, that was so exciting. I was channeling that. I was on a riff. Okay. I was definitely like, oh my goodness. And look at now the cat's laying all over my. What if I need that tarot deck, Ariel? I know you don't care, but all right. All right, Ms. Dawn, let's see what we have for you. Ms. Dawn, you are next. Yeah, that's exactly correct, Sherry Baby, right? You're exhausted when you try. Yeah, because you're pushing. You're pushing against the energy. You're pushing against, if you think of the river flowing downstream, you're pushing upstream and against the flow. There's a reason why go with the flow is good advice. But go with the flow is also about trusting, because the thing is, when we're trying, we're thinking about the outcome. We are not immersed in the process and the joy of what we are doing. We are our focus, which is this has been a big theme tonight. Our focus is way over here down, to this outcome. You haven't even gotten there. You haven't even sat in what you're trying to do and what you're feeling, the joy of it, right? You're way over here with outcomes. Doesn't work that way, right? Does not work that way. Okay. I'm not saying you shouldn't have goals and objectives of what you'd like to accomplish. Okay, sure, yes. But then you clarify those, but you set them aside and you put them in their proper place. And when you're doing the work, you do the work. You immerse yourself and you allow yourself to tune in and tap into the channel. You're not thinking about outcomes when you're in the channel. Oh, Carolina, what's going on with your cat? Okay. All right, let me clear the energy here. That's what was a big rant. I just did. I don't mean to rant at you, Mrs. Hannah, but I'm really my advice is coming in the spirit of really trying to be helpful. So I'm not trying to be ranting at you. All right, I'm really not, because I've done that myself. I'm not unique, like I'm some guru that I haven't done that. Oh, I've done that. I've focused on outcomes before, and the same thing. I got constipated. It's not a good look. It's not good. It's such a delicate balance. It really is. Like, you need to know what you want, right? The outcome. You do need to know that. But if you overly fixate on it, you get stopped up. And then also it stops the universe from working magic and perhaps even bringing you in something better. So it's a delicate balance. But I think when we can, like JC was saying earlier in the comments, when you can stay in the present moment and you can just be with the energy and you can enjoy what you're doing. I mean, life is about living and enjoying and creating and being happy, right? I think we sometimes forget that, especially in our society, right? So, when you can just be so happy with what you're creating and knowing that you're finding joy in it and you're doing your best, that goes a long way to getting you to the outcome you want. Absolutely. All right, Dawn, we're back to you. Yeah, Carolina, she'll be okay. Yeah, and sometimes you need to give your head a mental break. Absolutely. I watch a lot of trashy TV shows because it just rests my brain. I'm not ashamed of that. And when I say trashy, I mean, it's just like, it's not like trashy. It's just not, intellectually highbrow or something, but it relaxes my brain. I enjoy it. And I like people shows, I like shows about like stories about what people are, I like, what people are doing. People, character-driven shows. That's what I like. I just watched season 3 of Indian Matchmaking on Netflix. I loved Auntie Seema. She was great. And then like when she was trying to match up people, I was like, oh no, that one is not going to go with that one. What are you doing? Like their vibe is off. And I love how that culture does rely so much also on astrology. So I'm fascinated by that. I love it. It's very interesting. All right, Dawn, I got to get to your reading. Let's see. I loved Auntie Seema. She was great. I feel like an auntie too. Auntie, whatever. All right, Dawn, what do we got for Dawn? Dawn. All right, here we go. Oh, you got your IC and you have the root and then number 38, Dawn. Okay, so the IC is the 4th house. Okay, it is where you're living, how you're living, who you're living with. It is your roots, literally your roots, like your family, where you see yourself rooted and planted. Okay, so again, always with these cards, work with the metaphor. I would also say, what do you want to grow in your life? What do you want to take root in the year ahead? Let's clarify with some tarot. Ariel's laying on one of my decks, so now I can't use that one. Okay. All right, so Dawn, let's see what we have for you. And it's interesting. If you look at this card, it looks like a compass. See, like, look at this, like, compass and this arrow pointing down into this root. So we're getting a lot. I mean, this is coming up in general and also these readings for everybody. Like a lot about focus in these readings. All right, let's see. What do we got? This IC 4th house roots for Dawn. All right, let's see. This is a personal reading right now for Dawn, Katrina. I'm doing now readings for individual people as time and energy allow. All right, Dawn, let's see what we have. All right, so we have the 6 of Wands. Oh, more Magician. That came out before. All right. So this is very interesting. Again, this is like year energy for me with the Magician. So there's going to be an opportunity for you to take root in some sort of new endeavor. It could be business and personal. It could be the head of your family also. You may be the head of your family now. I don't know. I don't know anything about your story. But the Six of Wands here is victory and success. This is the guy's being noticed. There's a parade for him. So you could be the leader, even with this magician, right? The leader, the organizer of a family reunion, maybe in another year, maybe next June, or maybe this June. I don't know. There could be like some sort of family reunion. You are the one gathering the roots together. Maybe you're going to be stepping into some sort of leadership role, like more than you are already in your family, or perhaps being the go-to person for somebody in your family. Like maybe somebody is elderly, they're getting on, and they need somebody to start really kind of looking after them a little bit more. There could be something like that. You're stepping into that role. If this is related to your job, then there is something here about you taking on a promotion, the next level, leadership, being recognized for your talents and abilities. You can manifest for yourself the next level success with your skills and talents in the year ahead. Absolutely. And if it's a new position that you manifest, it could grow very deep roots for you over, I would say, the next 6 years. Okay, but it may take, again, with timings, we have to be realistic. It may take a full year with the magician. It could come sooner. It could come within 6 months by Sagittarius season, possible. Okay, so just keep all of that in mind. But this is fantastic. This is very, very good. I feel like this is about just like something that is maybe it's something, a big seed you've already planted. And now, because it has strong roots, you're going to start seeing the fruit, which is the Six of Wands, which is a good success energy. Okay, so, let's see how that manifests for you. Very nice. Okay. All right. I know, lots of roots here. Just lots of roots. All right. Let's see who is next. What is going on? JC, you are cracking me up tonight. Okay. I need a sip of soda. Hold on. All right, Ari, calm down. Okay. Wow. So you just got your doctorate in nursing. That's amazing. Congratulations. So you're going to manifest some sort of plum opportunity for yourself from having done that. So what you have been working on, what has been taking root, which is that study and what you've been doing, it's going to pay off. That Six of Wands. Okay. That is fantastic. Okay. All right. I don't even know where I am now. Okay. All right, I think, let me go back. Okay, yes, I got Dawn. Okay, I think I got all my super chats taken care of. I got Mrs. Hannah. Okay. All right, we are back to doing what we do. Okay. JC. Oh, JC. All right, let me know who's still here in the comments. Back to 36 people. Thank you, Ariel. All right. Who's still here? Okay. All right. Naheem, I'm going to pull a card for you. You're next, Naheem. And then just refresh me on Ariel, really? On what your what your Taurus placement is. Is it Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Let me know. Okay, so Naheem, again, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I'm pulling a card for you. And then Sherry Baby, you are after Naheem. Okay, so that's our order. That's fine, Patty. Thank you for still being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Carrie. Thank you all for sticking around. All right. All right, Naheem, let's see what we have for you. All right, what do we got? We have, this is a beautiful card. Look at this, Naheem. We have Soul Star Activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. Ooh, this is exciting. Okay, let's see what we need to know about that. Once again, no room on my desk because of a cat taking up all the room. Okay. You see how she's just like in the middle of it all, laying on 2 decks now that I don't dare try to use again because she'll come after me. So, okay, let's see what we have going on. Naheem, Soul Star activation. Oh, the Tower. And the 4 of Cups. And the Fool. Oh, isn't that lovely? Okay. All right. So this says fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are. All right. So this came out first, then my 4 of Cups, and then my Fool card. Okay. Of course, remember, I don't know anything about your life or your personal situation, but because it says fulfilling soul contracts, to me, the way I interpret that is you fulfilled it. It's done. It's over. However, somebody else may read that as, well, there's one to be fulfilled. That's what's going to happen. So depending on which way you go, or it could mean both things. So it could be the type of thing where one relationship goes out, one soul contract goes out, so another one can come in. Okay, that is possible. All right, so again, you got to apply the energies to your life. You may decide, you could get a lightning bolt flash. There could be a sudden disruption, a sudden argument, an ending, like something, because that relationship of whatever type, business, personal, whatever, needs to be finished. You fulfilled and learned whatever you needed to learn, or you were an agent of learning for somebody else and they learned everything. So that is the universe, and it's with the Tower. So it's the universe bringing in that severance. But the universe is also bringing in something else. Here it is. Okay. And you're sitting there. I love this card in this deck. It just cracks me up. You can see she has a t-shirt on that says over it. And you are over it. You're just like, what the heck was this? You're over it. But then here comes the universe bringing in something else. And then there's a whole new beginning for you with this Fool. So there is a situation, personally, this is the way I would interpret it, that is going to wrap up for you in probably some sort of very striking, dramatic way. Like, it'll get your attention, in other words. And then maybe in about 4 weeks to 4 months after that, the universe will bring in the brand new opportunity. All right. So remember who you are in this. And if there's something, especially because Uranus is in Taurus right now. So Taurus people, like Aries people, when they were dealing with Uranus and Aries, like sudden upheavals, this is what can happen. You can't always see them coming. You can't always plan for them. But then the universe is bringing in, something better. So remember who you are. Don't lose hope and faith and be like, oh my God, everything's over now. No. It's just the universe is doing its job. It's clearing the decks for you in some way. And then you got Jupiter also. Jupiter also, bringing up the rear and bringing in a new thing for you also. So I'm saying this is going to be a big year for Taurus energy. Absolutely. With the Uranus, if it shakes something out, Jupiter's right behind to bring something else in. So there's going to be a fulfillment of a soul contract, and I think a new situation coming in to replace. It could be also that it comes in to replace something that ended very suddenly, maybe a year ago, or about a year and a half ago also. So that's very possible as well. Thank you, Dawn, again for the super chat. I appreciate it. Okay. Where is the next one? Hello, Sherry Baby. You are next. Let's see, what deck do I want first? Ariel is laying on all the decks. Okay. Okay. All right, Sherry Baby, this is for you. Let's see what we have. Sherry Baby. Sherry Cherry baby. Okay. Cherry baby, here we go. Oh, you have the Angel of Solitude. All right, let's see what that's number 29. Okay, we're going to clarify that. That doesn't mean you're going to be alone for the whole year ahead. No. Okay. Maybe you've been alone. Maybe that's going to change for you. Maybe you do need a little time out and time to yourself in the year ahead as well. Okay, to maybe make some decisions like we were looking at in the collective energy reading. All right, let's see what we got. Angel of Solitude for Sherry baby. Okay. Sherry baby, Angel of Solitude. All right, what do we have here? She's like, I've been alone, LOL. Okay. Oh, yeah, you've been alone. 10 of Swords. Okay. Oh, but look, the 10 of Cups. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull another one. Okay. All right. You know, I have two things. Well, I have a lot to say, not just two things, but I have two main interpretations that I was getting while I was pulling these cards. The first interpretation that I was getting when I saw this, actually, when I saw, all right, let's ignore those. When I saw this after this, I was like, she's going to get another pet. Or if you don't have a pet, you're going to get one. Okay. So yeah. Brenda's like, there's a dating pool. Okay. So I feel like with this Angel of Solitude, very serendipitously, that's a good word to say, there may be a younger energy. It's a Page of Swords. So it could be a pet. It could be a child too, but I'm going to read this as a pet. Okay. To bring a lot of happiness into your world. A baby something, whatever that baby is, a baby cat, you know, kitten, a puppy, a frog, I don't know, whatever you want. All right. But I also think that you may try, and you have to remember, I don't know you personally, I'm just reading energies here. You may decide like to go out there with this Page of Swords, you know, which is like social media and internet dating and stuff, and look for somebody, the Six of Pentacles. Okay. But the Six of Pentacles is not really bringing, like, it's bringing like candidates that maybe have 60% of what you want. Auntie Seema on Indian matchmaking would say, well, 60% is good. You can't have everything, you know? Okay. Yes, that's true. There's nothing that's perfect. But we also have a Seven of Swords here. I think you might get disillusioned with, if you do anything via the internet. And I think you might find that you actually are quite happy being alone. And when you get to this Nine of Cups place of happiness, of being alone, that's when somebody is going to come into your life. Not through the internet, but in real life. Because the internet's not real, says the lady who has a YouTube channel. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Okay? So, I mean, do what you need to do. If you need to see what the dating pool is out there on the internet, go ahead, you know. Yeah, you are. And I would say continue with being happy with you. I would say also, because of this Page of Swords, I would nurture something, you know, we had the gardener energy. Could even be a plant. I don't care. It's got to be something to nurture and love and grow. Whatever a baby is. It could be a baby seedling of a tree or something. I don't care. Like, nurture something. Put all of that loving energy that you have into it. Feed it, water it, and look at it as a representation of how your love life is going to blossom also. Okay, so keep putting out that beautiful energy that you have, this Nine of Cups, right? Because you aren't desperate. you are happy with being yourself and doing, what you do in solitude, enjoying your time, cooking for yourself, watching your shows, doing your stuff, right? But I think there's something here also important about funneling your beautiful love energy into growing something in the year ahead. Could, like I said, can be a tree. Could be a tree. I personally advocate for a kitten myself, but you'll see what you do. All right, but I think with that 10 of cups, there's a very strong possibility that somebody does manifest into your world when you least expect, you're not looking, and when all of your beautiful energy's been funneled into this cat, kitten, puppy, tree, whatever. Okay. Because the internet is just, I don't know, it's just about settling. Okay, Michelle's got a plushie kitten. Oh, beautiful. So you're growing French thyme and lemons. So you have a lemon tree. So like pour all your love into the lemon trees. Okay. I don't remember who was after. Did I pick somebody after Sherry? I don't think I did. Denisa. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly or it's a Denisa. I watched the whole season 3 in like 2 days. It was great. I didn't know about the show. I was looking for something to watch the other day, and I'm like, oh, let me check Netflix. Usually I just watch a lot of YouTube, but I was like, oh, let me see what's going on with Netflix. And yeah, because they just released season 3. It popped up on my thing. I'm like, oh, I haven't heard of this show. I didn't know there was a season 1 and 2. So it was I loved it. It was a riot. And I like how Seema's like, no, I can only give you one person at a time. Oh, and then the guy, what was his name? The guy who was the ER doctor, Vakash. I think it was Vakash. I was like, he's got to be an Aries. I'm like, he is acting like such an Aries, right? Guess what? He's an Aries. I was dying laughing. That came out like later in the season. When he first came on, whatever episode that was, I was like, God, the way he's an Aries. It was hysterical. Anyway, I just had to share that. And then the lady, the Priya girl, she is a Leo. She's very Leo if you watch her. She's very Leo. I liked her character though. Her character, that is her. And the guy that she is ended up with, the first 2 guys, I'm like, why is Seema fixing Priya up with these 2? That they don't match. But the third one, I'm like, aha, that's the one. And I was right. You can just tell. You can just tell the vibe and the energy. Anyway, it's a great show. It's fun. It's a fun show. It's a very fun show. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's fascinating to see how people's energy interacts. At least for me, I find it. That's my Scorpio moon. I find it like very psychologically interesting. Okay. It's called Indian Matchmaking, Patty. I think that's the full name. Yeah. I like learning about, cultures that I'm not familiar with. I mean, like I'm like this much familiar. I like learning new things. So it appeals to me on that level. And it appeals to me because it's, like I said, it's character driven. You learn about people. And I also like it because because they do believe in astrology and the importance of it and energies and matching. And Auntie Seema talks about like arranged marriage and love marriage. Like it's interesting. It's interesting to me. So yeah, it's fun. I've always been somebody who loves international films and things like that. Like I'll watch movies with subtitles. I don't care. Like I like to learn about the world. So yeah, it's fun, isn't it, Denisa? I think it is. It's really fun. No, I did not see Indian Doctor on PBS. I don't know about that one, Michelle. I don't have cable. I just have a Fire Stick or whatever, so I don't get like regular channels. Like I guess you can get an app for PBS, but I have no patience to try to figure that out. So I just have whatever little things are on my Fire Stick. So I don't know. Yeah, and I watch a lot of I have like all my little favorite YouTubers that I watch, so I love watching YouTube videos. Okay. All right. Where are we at? Like I didn't like call on somebody else yet, did I? Right? No? I don't think so. Sylvia, let me know. I can't remember, Sylvia, what your are you a Taurus, sun, moon, rising, or Venus? Let me know, Sylvia. I can't remember what you are. Yeah, Sylvia, let me know. Okay, and then no, Sylvia, let me know if you're a Taurus, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, because I just don't remember. And I will pull a card for you. I can't remember. I kind of like to know that before I pull a card. And Carolina, same thing. Let me know. Again, don't, please forgive me. I can't remember everybody's stuff. Carolina, let me know. Are you sun, moon, rising, Venus, Taurus? Let me know. Oh, you're married to a Taurus. Okay. All right. That's fine. All right. Carolina, I'm going to pull a card for you. And then Whitney, I will pull a card for you after Carolina. All right. Carolina and her kitty. Let's pull a card for you. Carolina has a Taurus moon. Okay. Let's see. All right. We have Carolina and then Whitney. Okay. So this is for Carolina. Let's see what we got. Oh, we have Angel of Adventure. That's very nice. Number 1. Well, you're having a big adventure now if you've just moved into a new house. So that's very exciting. Okay. All right, Carolina, let's see what we have for you with this Angel of Adventure. Carolina. Angel of Adventure. We have the Hermit, Virgo. Ariel, will you stop laying all over everything? Ooh, you have the Jupiter and Taurus. Oh, okay. So your adventure is going to be Carolina. Carolina's a Virgo. Okay, so here's the Virgo. Virgo, very practical, very hands-on, and Virgo, hermit energy, really being spiritually wise and tuned in, but also it can signal time spent in private, time spent alone. Your adventures are going to come through this Angel of Adventure that we are clarifying. We're going to come through the expansion of your home life. Okay? Because your moon is in Taurus. This is Jupiter. Jupiter will be going over your moon. So this move that you have made, you really are going to be like wisely and spiritually expanding into that space. All right. Now, I don't mean you're literally knocking down walls. I mean, you might be, I don't know. But what I mean by that is that house, that place where you're living is going to, I don't think this is you going on a trip or anything like that. This is more about the adventure of your personal growth in being in that environment. All right. I mean, the ancient Romans believed that there was a genius loci, if I'm saying that correctly, a genius loci, a spirit of genius, shall we say, an ethereal spirit that was associated with crossroads, places, buildings, like, and we know this. I mean, we have the study of feng shui also. You know, buildings, homes, everything has energy. So this spirit, because that's also the hermit, this spirit in your home, and I don't mean a literal spirit or ghost, but this spiritual energy in this new place is going to bring this adventure and expansion for you. You're going to undergo in that place, I think, some beautiful emotional experiences and energies. Okay, joy and happiness. That is the Jupiter going over your moon also. So, yes, this is gonna be an absolutely, even look at this card. If you're surrounded by trees, look, all these people are with the trees. Right? So, I by the time, and I don't know the degree of your moon, but by the time Jupiter gets out of Taurus, this is a whole year influence for you. All right. This is going to bring so much joy and fulfillment and just an expansion of your spirit by being in this place. And the trees are going to talk to you. You may even encounter some fairies in the forest. All right, you're in a magical place. You are in a very magical place. And you have a greenhouse too. Yeah. This is going to be such a blessing to your life. All right. And maybe you already know that now. Maybe you already feel that now, but you're going to get even more and more into that energy. And it's going to be glorious for you. I really love that for you. You're going to be very happy there. Very, very happy there. Okay. All right. Who was, oh my God, Ariel, I got nothing. I got to keep using the same deck. What if I want this deck? Oh my God, don't attack me. Okay. Who was my next person? Oh, Whitney. Okay. I knew. Don't attack me. Okay. All right, Whitney, you're next. Ow! Gosh, you're being bratty right now. I didn't touch you. I took a deck that was way over there. I did not touch you. My God, she's so uppity. Oh my God. Don't look at me that way. Don't get your eyes all in little slits. Who gave you chicken today? You should be grateful. All right, let's see. What are we doing? Whitney. Okay. Who was after Whitney? I can't remember. Oh, we're getting to the silly time right now. All right. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. That starts the silly time. Okay. Thank you, Carolina. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's see. All right. Whitney. Here we go, Whitney. Maybe that's possible. Anna, that's a good point. All right. Anna, I'm going to listen to you. Yeah, she's still swiping. All right, I will use this angel deck again. All right, Whitney. All right, Whitney, we have the angel of wisdom. All right, let's see what this is all about. Number 36, she is looking into a book. So this could be something about learning an important life lesson, sharing your wisdom with the world. Everything's a metaphor with these cards. Okay, let's see what we have here. Angel of wisdom for Whitney. Let's see what we have. Whitney. Thank you, Carolina. All right. Whitney. 10 of Swords. And the 6 of Wands. Okay. So, whatever way you feel like you were betrayed or you were blocked, you're going to... stop! You're going to shift out of that energy. You're going to triumph over it. But here's the thing. Okay, I want you to look at this card. And I love this deck. It's so fun. You can see that this girl's got the swords all stuck in her, but she's looking at her silly cell phone over here. So either she's not really hurt, or she is hurt and she's trying to distract herself. Or she's using Dr. Google to find out what's wrong with her. I don't know. But I think where the wisdom comes in, right? Which to me, wisdom is how do we get wisdom? Some of us have natural innate wisdom. Some of us we learn through the school of hard knocks. Maybe it's a combination of both over the course of our lives. But I think the wisdom that's going to come to you is facing your fears, facing ways that perhaps you have been betrayed or injured or stuck. I mean, this can also just be stuck energy. You've been stuck in some way. And if you face it, you will triumph over it. You're going to learn a valuable lesson. And there's also maybe something here about learning the wisdom of standing up for yourself, Six of Wands, and being seen. Okay, there is the energy of like the conquering hero with the Six of Wands coming back from victory. So there may be something where, because this comes after the Five of Wands, which is, people kind of having a melee, right? Having a little bit of a tussle. So you may have to face something and stand up for yourself. But in so doing, you're going to bring a lot of wisdom to yourself, and you're going to be very proud of yourself, Six of Wands, for doing so. I think there's something in your life that you have not been willing to face, and it's been holding you back. All right. If you can face it, you're going to learn a very valuable lesson, and it's going to help you triumph in your life and move forward with great success in whatever area this is perhaps affecting your life. Okay. So don't distract yourself away from whatever's going on that needs to shift is my advice. I'm like injured now. Injured. Yeah, good. So that's the Ten of Swords, right? So just keep facing stuff. Don't distract yourself away from your feelings, and ways that, it's swords. So it's the mind, right? And sometimes we keep ourselves stuck. Again, I've done that myself. All right. We've all done that. So, and some of the ways is through distraction, from not facing stuff, from just living on social media and not living in real life, all of that stuff. So, finding your own is very much a Six of Wands, going out and getting what you want and riding back into town victorious and having a parade for you. That is Six of Wands energy. Definitely. All right. Okay. So we did that one. All right. Let's see. All right. Denisa, we will pull a card for you now. Let's see. Denisa, let's get a card for you. I'm going to stick with this deck. Let's see what we got. All right, Denisa, this is for you. Let's see what we have. Okay. You too, Patty. Have a good day with your family. You're very welcome. All right, let's see. Denisa, what do we have for you? All right. I would say, Carrie, the sixth house. But also depends on where your Mercury is. All right, Denisa, let's see what we have. I would look at the fourth house, the sixth house, and wherever your Mercury is. All right, Denisa. Ooh, the Angel of Past Lives. Ooh, this is a very interesting card. Look at that. Okay, and that's the number 24. This very pretty imagery on that card. All right, Angel of Past Lives, Denisa. Let's see what we need to know about that. Very exciting. All right. Okay. Wow, Denisa, that's excellent. Thank you, Whitney. All right. Well, Denisa, I would say that may be a sign to get the reading, but let's see what these energies have to say. Oh, Capricorn. Oh, Ten of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Now, you have to remember, I can't vouch for, because I don't know who this person is that you were going to get the past lives transgression thing with, or whatever you're doing. Um, so I'm sure that you have researched the person and vetted them, and you trust that they are a professional and etc. Okay. Um, because, and again, I make this recommendation just based on these energies, not knowing who you're going to have the session with. But I would say you might want to do it. Okay. Because this past lives, there may be something to be aware of. You know, these past life transgression things can help us be absolutely be aware of places where we may be stuck in behaviors in this life that are tied to past life memories and vocations and relationships and situations. So there is something perhaps you could learn very valuable about getting yourself unstuck from some sort of toxic or unhealthy behavior in this life that you are chained to, because maybe you were also dealing with it in a past life. There is something that is stuck, absolutely, with this Ten of Swords devil. It also could be a relationship. It's very possible that there may be a relationship in this life that is a holdover from the past, but it's not healthy. And maybe you haven't been able to resolve the energy in this life. Again, I'm just giving examples. And this transgression session may help you do that and release the need to even deal with it in this life, perhaps. The point is, the Six of Swords, troubles passing away and being able to mentally set yourself free, right? Because it's swords, from some sort of stuck toxic behavior and or relationship situation. It's absolutely connected with some sort of past life scenario. All right, we can't go into big thing here about it. You know, you'll do that with your person who's going to do the past life thing. But you might want to mention to them that this is some energy that came out, you know, in a tarot pull for you, and to really focus on how you can, you know, move on and release yourself mentally. Oops. And I would also say emotionally, because we do have the water in the card as well. There may be, you know, swords for me. The card that comes before this, of course, is the Five of Swords, which to me does have a guilty conscience connotation. So there could be something too in this life that there's holdovers and residue of a guilty conscience around wanting to let go of this now, but feeling you're tied and obligated in some way, even though it's toxic for you. Okay. So anyway, very, very interesting situation, but definitely I would say really look into getting that reading for yourself. Okay. It could get you to this point, the Six of Swords, which could be very beneficial for you. That is what I would suggest. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, and when that happens, Denise, there is very much a strong possibility. Again, it's always a possibility that it can be connected with some sort of past life energy residue holdover situation. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you are right in you know, looking into all the things that you're doing for yourself. It's very good. You'll get there. That Six of Swords is there. You'll get there. You'll heal and release this stuff. I mean, it takes time, but you know, when you have the proper help, which is what we were looking at with the Three of Coins that came out in the collective general reading, like when you have the proper support, Three of Coins, professionals who can help you with stuff, the process can often go a little quicker than if you're just trying to do everything yourself. So it's always a good idea to when time, energy, and money allow, to get the help you need. There's no harm or shame in that. Absolutely not. So that's, you know, that's part of being a good mother to yourself, like we were also talking about earlier tonight with the mothering energy and self-mothering and taking care of yourself. It's a great thing to do. Yes, and as Brenda's saying, it's can be life-changing. Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, that's amazing that that card that card came out. That's fantastic. All right, my darlings, I'm gonna wrap this up. It's been a 2-hour marathon session. Please join me on Saturday, May 20th. All signs are invited. All signs. Okay, doesn't matter what sign you are, for the great unveiling of my 100K award, which, like I said, I haven't looked at yet, so I'm very excited to see it. And then I will be drinking a lot of a lot of soda, and having, hopefully Ariel won't be on all the decks, and I will have a bunch of tarot decks and oracle decks, and I will do as many readings for the collective as I can. I hope I don't stop at a 2-hour mark. I'm starting earlier in the day. I'll make sure I don't get up super early in the morning and go to cycle class, which tends to wear me out. Um, so I will make sure that I am fresh and ready to go at 3 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday, May 20th. And I hope, I mean, I'd really like to, I'd really like to do it for a Stellathon marathon session. Let's see. I mean, I may have to get up and pee at some point in the middle, in the middle of all that, but we will see how long I last. It'll be a fun challenge. So it's been a pleasure. I wish you all a very lovely the last few days of Taurus season, and get ready to rock and roll with Taurus. Jupiter going into your sign. So exciting. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. I love you guys. Take care, and I will see you again soon. And remember, this video will live on my channel, so if you need to go back and rewatch, you're always welcome to do so and boost the algorithm. All right. Okay. Love you. See you again soon.